when it comes to something like cold outreach, there's kind of two ways you can do it. You can be highly targeted, where you'll get a much better success rate, or you can try and hit scale and volume. And you kind of need to find both. You need to find the sweet spot where you can still be a little bit targeted and you're not just sending these generic emails that no one's going to respond to, but also outreach is generally going to be a volume game. So, for example, if you want to absolutely optimize for volume, you're going to scrape LinkedIn or something like that, and you're going to get this list, and then you can send a generic email to them. And you've probably received these all the times. It'll be something like, "Hi," like for me, when someone's doing this, it will say, "Hey, Onfolio Holdings Inc. Nasdaq" in parentheses, because that's how like my LinkedIn, or not mine, but that's how the company's LinkedIn appears. And I know when someone says that, it's not targeted at all, because anybody who knows Onfolio will just call us Onfolio, or they'll say, "Hey Dom." Um, but if you want to have to take the time to remove those like LLCs or inks, and like make it a little bit more targeted, you're going to spend hours and hours doing it. And maybe you can send one. How many really well thought out targeted emails can you send in a day? Like 10, or 2 or 3 an hour. Whereas if you do the generic spam style, you can send 10,000 an hour, but you'll probably get worse results. But maybe you'll come out ahead because you've sent 10,000. So, even if you get worse results, you still come out with more raw numbers. And so instead, what you should think about is, how can I maximize scale while also adding a bit of targeting into it, and and real targeting. So you can hire a VA, ask them to remove the sort of generic aspects of a scraped list. So, for example, find out, oh, Onfolio is just Onfolio, remove the Holdings Inc. Find, this company, remove the LLC. Things like that, and that's gonna mean that your outreach email automatically comes across as more authentic than all of the other ones. And stop using these kind of tricks that kind of fake something being well targeted. So, for example, I'm always getting these emails like, "Hey, my coworker forwarded me your email and said we should talk. They think we're a really good fit. So, do you want to jump on a call?" Like the first time I received that, I was like, "Oh, that's cool. That's interesting. Why would they forward them an email?" And then the fifth time I received it, I was like, "Oh, this is just a bullshit sales tactic." So stop using that kind of stuff that is almost like insulting the people that you're reaching out to, and it's like faking highly targeted stuff. Either be genuinely targeted, or be genuinely untargeted. So you can say, "Hey, listen, I'm looking for companies that are trying to do this and have this criteria, and maybe they can afford this budget, and I can get them results. I think that might be you. If it's not you, my bad. If it is you, let me know." And then you can get scale that way. And if you're the recipient of that email, you're going to be like, "No, sorry, that's not a fit," or like, "Yeah, that might be a fit." But that person's emailing thousands of people, and that they're basically saying, "Look, I think you're a fit. You might not be. Just let me know if you're not." Rather than faking it by saying, like, "My CEO forwarded me your website because he thinks we're a good fit." It's like, no, your CEO didn't do that. You don't even have a CEO. It's just you, and like instantly. So, be smarter about it. Don't be patronizing or insulting to people's intelligence. Business owners receive emails all the time, and you'll get way better results, but still be able to have a little bit of scale.